Hello, I'm Luke Hatfield, alongside me, Chief Sports Writer at Express and Star, Matt Maher. We're here in Athens. Matt, we just witnessed Wolves draw with Olympiacos, an away goal for Wolves. But ultimately, it's a game which we may not see a second leg of for a long, long time.
Yeah, or ever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good result, a pretty average performance, but perhaps pointless. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen. It looks like, I mean, obviously things are happening at a great pace. I mean, just 5 minutes ago, the news of Mikel Arteta tested positive for coronavirus, so you presumably no Premier League fixtures at the weekend. I don't see how, you know, the Europa League and Champions League continue when you've pretty much got every major league now suspended, or will have every major league suspended. So yeah, it could be a long wait for that second leg. But Wolves will go into it, presuming it gets played, as slight favourites. They laboured tonight, but it was, you know, the performance is not the story here. I mean, the game's been played behind closed doors, seemed under threat up until hours before kick-off.
Yeah.
It's been a totally bizarre week. Wolves, didn't want to play the game. Didn't want the game played. They played like a team that didn't want to be here until they went behind. They're very good at coming back. In games we know that. They showed that again tonight. Albeit against 10 men. They probably missed the chance to really take the tie by the scruff of the neck. But it's difficult to get too excited about it at all, because we're just kind of in limbo at the moment. Everybody is, and we just don't know where when the next game is going to be played. So yeah, pretty hard to analyse it. Just simply to say that this was probably as bad as I feared in terms of kind of the old atmosphere surrounding this game, and it shouldn't have been played.
It shouldn't have been played. It was a very strange atmosphere as well, because there were a rowdy bunch of Olympiacos fans in the posh seats, weren't there?
They came in on directors' tickets, and it just kind of, it's a farce considering all the extra, measures that have been taken. No post-match press conference. He was doing a TV interview. No press conference. No mix zone. Trying to keep contact to a minimum. Between players and media staff, and it's just ridiculous. Then you've got 50 people who come in, and to be fair, they made a bit of noise. Actually, they provided at least some atmosphere. They got some kind of instrument as well. It was quite funny at the stages, but it was. I just don't understand UEFA's thinking. I think they've had a terrible week. I genuinely think they've had a terrible week. And why they're leaving this meeting about the Champions League and Europa League till Tuesday. And the Champions League games on Tuesday night, people will travel for these games, which can then get postponed. I mean, it's just, what is going on?
Mind blowing.
What are these people thinking? I'm afraid it's just another reminder of how much money has corrupted the game, because that is the only reason that they are desperate not to call these games off. It's why the Premier League released a statement at 9:30 saying, business as usual, and they're having a meeting in the morning over the fixtures, with the clubs.
You've got to think they're going to get called off.
It's how many, how obvious has it got to become? It's pretty, it's pretty disarming. It's pretty, it's going to make a lot of people feel very, very uncomfortable. But if this is what the experts are saying, well, I don't say what the experts are saying, but because obviously they say, they've said the games could go ahead. But when you've got like a manager and players who start to become, be affected by it, then it does seem a bit pointless. Having these matches on. So yeah, it's bizarre situation all round. Just has not felt like kind of a normal week at all. It's been very bizarre. I hope I never have to see anything like this again, to be honest. Just thought it was a complete farce. Yeah.
Well, some people
from
will,
start to finish.
Some people will
tune in. Hopefully in a few months' time, maybe in a few weeks, maybe a few months' time, the second leg gets played and Wolves can continue this this journey. Because they've got a fantastic chance, but this wasn't great. Yeah. We've got to be honest, it wasn't. Nobody has particularly enjoyed tonight. The players enjoyed it. Nuno didn't enjoy it. No. Nobody really wanted this game played. Believe it.
Yeah. Some people will have tuned into for a little bit of match analysis, and the game did turn on an incident, the red card, and the red card. There's not much contact, but there is a little bit of contact. And the referee is probably right in his mind to say it's a goal scoring chance.
Yeah, it was a foul. He's tried to pull out of it. It was bizarre, really, because Wolves had done nothing to that point, and then it just showed, the great bit of refereeing actually from the to allow the game to go on, because Adama Traore got fouled, and the ball came to Jimenez, and he set Jota away straight away, and Semedo was trying to pull out of the challenge. He's caught him. Not massively, it was experienced from Jota, really, but look, it's football, and the foul on the edge of the box, sending off, he's ruled that he's denied a clear goal scoring opportunity. I suppose if it's a yard further on, it gives a penalty away, then maybe it's only a yellow under those rules, but it was a clumsy chance. He got done really by Jota's pace, I think, and couldn't get all the way out of the way in time. And then you felt then Wolves could really push on, but they didn't really get going until after they went behind.
Yeah, it took the Olympiacos goal to do it, didn't it?
And the equaliser was a bit fortunate with the deflection, but it was reward for their increased efforts. And then at 1-1 you're thinking Wolves could really go on and win the game, but it fizzled out a bit after that. They had a lot of the ball, but Olympiacos defended well, it just the game just kind of fizzled out, and it was just a bit
suited the atmosphere.
It suited the occasion. On the whole, it was a match that lived down to the spectacle surrounding it. So it's
interesting.
It's one of those. It's difficult to really find any too many positives, other than the fact that at some stage, hopefully, Wolves will get to play a second leg where they will go in favoured to progress, and will have a great chance to progress.
We'll see. Well, lastly, Matt,
could be our last video.
It could be for a while.
Video for a while.
Lastly, Matt, I mean, we were here. It was a behind closed doors game. There was talk of the Premier League maybe going behind closed doors. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to see games played like this.
Well,
what are your thoughts on that?
You said that. I think I went on about a 3-minute rant, making that point clear.
But it just hammered home. There's no atmosphere. There's no football without
sometimes, absolutely. No, that's absolutely right. And sometimes games are played behind closed doors, like Bratislava, supposed to be played behind closed doors, should we say? And if it's for clubs being punished for racist chanting or incidents like that, then that's fine. That's understandable. But this is something completely different, and it's a situation that I feel could have been avoided with a bit of strong leadership at UEFA. They're lacking it. The game should not have gone ahead. As much as we haven't particularly enjoyed it, Wolves have come out with a better result than Olympiacos, and they've lost out big time, because there would have been a great atmosphere here tonight, and the game would have been completely different. It feels like we've been robbed of what would have been a great spectacle. A huge game in Wolves' history, and Wolves' recent history, and it was just a bit of a non-event. And it's really disappointing. Really disappointing.
Yeah. Right, so that's it. A strange week coming to an end. A 1-1 draw for Wolves, an away goal heads back to Molineux. When they'll play that game, though, we will probably find out in a few weeks' time, probably. But for all the post-match reaction, make sure you stay with expressionstar.com.